The Hornets have two foundational pieces in LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges, who's made a big jump this year. LaMelo, to me, is a transcendent talent. He's every bit as good as advertised. He can do so much on the basketball floor.
LaMelo Ball, he is all box office. He is one of those guys that will be the face of the league for the next 10 years.
Led by LaMelo Ball, who's, by the way, box office.
What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another episode of Self Check. You watching the
T, man, what's good with you?
I got T with me as usual. You got anything after we get started? All right, man, we appreciate all you ghosts for clicking onto this video. If you're a new viewer, what's up, go? We appreciate you giving our content a chance. If you're a returning viewer, what's up, go? We appreciate you returning. Ready to rock. All right, man, let's go ahead and jump into this one. All right, man, so let's talk about the Charlotte Hornets, right? When they began the season, they was kind of up. When they kind of came back down to earth a little bit, they kind of went on the West Coast. They lost a whole bunch of games in a row, but now they kind of getting back on the East Coast. They playing teams over there on the East, kind of getting back up there. So let's go ahead and break this into two parts, right? You know how we do. Talk about Miles Bridges, right? I think Miles Bridges has easily been the most impressive player on that team because last year, you thought about Miles Bridges, you would probably the first thing that popped into your head is really just him dunking.
Right.
Not, boy, a full bucket. Second thing we want to talk about is if Melo, like one, Miles is two, who needs to be number three? They want to talk about Miles first. Like,
I'm talking about what I'm saying. Honestly, I always thought he could hoop, but like, some people, when you get labeled as a dunker, it's very hard. He looked at as something else. It's the confidence, bro. Him hooping with LaMelo, I feel like LaMelo give like some type of energy or something. It's boosted his confidence. Like, and him playing next to LaMelo, somebody who can pass, see him, see the court, like, I will be dominant off to Miles. All type of crazy passing. I think it's a trust thing too. They hoop with each other off season, all that. When you build a brotherhood, you play much better. And I feel like that's what they did. From last year to this year, they continued it, but it's better.
do you remember when we saw that at the mall?
Yes.
I had no idea who that
Bro,
was.
it was Great Lakes. I'll never forget. We was at Great Lakes. We seen them. Everybody, yeah, man, woo, woo, woo. I'm not a state fan. I hear nothing from Michigan State.
Fast forward not in the league, or one of the mans in the league, cause like through the first like 2 weeks of the season, he was averaging about 25. He up around like 22, but I mean, hell, to go from where you was last year, that's a hell of a jump. And like you said, like playing next to LaMelo probably helps that, them being boys, he put a little bit of juice into him. So let's kind of jump into this next part, right? Like I said, if Melo's one, Miles two, who number three? Now let's remember, Gordon Hayward got 120 million over 4 years. So Gordon Hayward is making $30 million a year, right? Do they need more out of Gordon Hayward or Scary Terry?
They need their money back.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
They need their money back. That's what they need. Because Gordon, as good as Gordon is, bro, he just don't do it. That injury really scarred him for life. Because I know sometimes when you get injured, like certain players just don't do certain things. You could be an athletic player and you just don't go to the rack no more like that. You just don't dunk on people no more. That must be what that is. And he wasn't that athletic anyway. But still, Terry gonna do what Terry gonna do. You know what we getting out of Terry. It's scary. When he doing something, just know.
Like he did the other night against the Wizards.
Yeah, I'm taking Scary Terry as my third option.
Okay, so Scary Terry needs to be the third option, but Gordon Hayward needs to kind of be worth his money.
Yes. How do you feel about Kelly? How do you think his play being?
With them having, Melo and Miles and Terry kind of getting it in where you do, you're not going to get as much chance to shine. Now, he went off, it was like maybe last week, 2 weeks ago. But I was like, that's not going to happen like often because he playing next to all these other scorers. It's not like Golden State, but it kind of is because like with Golden State, just sitting out there was just really just shooting. They really doing over here is kind of just sitting out there and shooting. He might get a slash every now and again, but I mean, he kind of just waiting for LaMelo to kind of do his thing. If he's going to break somebody down and get it for his own, or if LaMelo looking for somebody, he probably looking for Miles, probably just gonna give it to Scary Terry. Kelly, for the most part, Kelly really just kind of I'm a spot up shooter. This is really not his game, but I mean, it's like,
it sucked for players like Kelly because him in Phoenix, he was starting to cut up. How he over here with LaMelo and Miles. Players like him, I like to see them go somewhere and do something for real. He can put the ball on the floor, he can put you on the poster, and he can shoot the three. A player like him, I hate to see him being like held back from his true potential.
Okay, so with Phoenix, this is before Chris Paul got there, and besides Devin, he shouldn't be taking no backseat to nobody. But now, I mean, hell, you playing with more talent, more better players. You got Miles, got Melo, you got Scary Terry. They not gonna play him more minutes over Gordon Hayward because Gordon Hayward is a $30 million man and we need our money out of it. It's what it is.
It is.
That's what happens when you playing with better players. You can be a good player, but if you playing behind better players, live in a situation like that.
This is true.
And we gonna call it a wrap on this one, man. We appreciate all you ghosts who clicked onto this video, man. We appreciate y'all showing love, coming out, watching our video. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Do all that, man. It helps the channel out. I'm E.
I'm T, man.
I got 2 of you as always. We appreciate you rocking out with us. We're gonna catch you ghosts in the next one. Peace.